Ask, Tell, Confess.
Ask, tell, confess. Ask, tell, confess.
How's that for your mesothelioma? Hello, friends. Welcome, everybody, to Shaboom, Boom, Boom, Shaboom. Ask, Tell, Confess. That was a good one.
Great.
How
We
we
were all on beat.
like really like we were
We all
all
ended
That
it
was a
at
good
the
one.
same time.
I didn't know you
That
guys
was
had that
nice.
much rhythm.
I was in band,
What'd you play?
clarinet.
How's everybody doing
I
this
did play
week?
the trombone, but my arms are too short.
How's everybody doing this week?
Great.
Wait. Did you say you played the trombone? What the hell?
Yeah, my arms were too short to reach some of the notes though, so I had to switch.
Did you picture her using her leg? Yeah. to get the trombone out there?
And I would throw it sometimes. It would just go flying out. So.
Wait, does it not come to a stop?
No.
No.
That's how you.
How did you know that?
Because I was in band too.
Wow.
Band
Nerds.
You guys are fucking
My mom's
dorks.
a band teacher.
Just kidding. I did play the clarinet for a little bit.
I was in band. I played the viola.
I was also in color guard.
You
I played
would
the
be in color
viola,
guard.
and I was a crosswalk officer. I
is
fucking
that?
loved-
Excuse me.
Yeah, I
What
had.
is that?
I got to wear the badge and everything. I
Like,
felt
will you
really
let
cool.
the kids go?
Yeah,
No way.
Stop. Like the people I have to stop for were the
Yes.
kids.
yeah,
Did you hold the sign?
yep. Stop, go. It was great. I felt
Stop
so.
sign.
Yeah, I felt great.
Stop sign.
Stop
Yeah, yeah.
What's stop sign?
It was another life.
Huh?
One of my
How old were you when you did that?
fifth grade.
Okay.
But I also was in
was
band.
I
You
thought
out
you
there.
meant like 20 years ago.
I'm sorry, I wasn't in band. I'm such a fucking liar. I didn't want to be in band because I thought that the band was nerds. I was in orchestra.
That's even worse.
I know. I know.
That's
And
wild.
I played the viola.
We didn't. Is it like a violin?
It's a violin, but it's a big, fatter, chunkier version of it.
You had a thing for chunk.
Boom, 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 boom. Oh, it's great. You know, I used to gross myself out by rubbing the chalk on. I can't even think about it right now. I get goosebumps thinking about it, but you know how you have to like, I don't know if you've
No.
ever played a string instrument. You have to chalk up the strings on it. So you
did
rub
not
the
know that.
chalk on it. Oh God. It's like
I was
nails
a-
on
I
a
was a
chalkboard.
woodworker.
Is it similar to like when you play pool and you?
Yeah, that grosses me out too. The,
Really?
oh,
I don't even know
pool
what that
sticks.
does. I just like to do it.
Yeah, I stand there because I think it looks cool.
Yeah.
You just be rubbing it.
Yeah. It looks like I'm about to do something cool, but I normally miss.
I love it. So this week on Ask, Tell, Confess, we picked a topic that is pretty much like kind of taboo because nobody really talks about what goes on in hotel rooms. So we wanted to know hotel workers' craziest stories. Who would like to kick this one off?
I got a pretty good one. What do you got?
Go.
You got?
I have a short and sweet one, so you go first.
Oh, okay. All right. And you know who's a professional at stories like this, right?
Who?
This guy over here.
I worked
Heimlich
housekeeping.
maneuver?
What?
Worked
Yeah,
housekeeping
guys.
for like a good year.
You were a house cleaner?
Yeah, I would go in, redo the beds, redo the bathrooms, vacuum if needed.
Okay, so
Yeah.
what is one of the craziest stories that you can tell us off the top of the dome?
Gotcha. Well, the one that I think I told last time was the poop on the front door.
We don't want to hear the last one. We
But
want to hear
the-
a brand new,
a brand
fresh,
new one?
crisp one.
Crisp.
Well, I can't think of a specific story, but I can tell you what I learned.
Okay.
The most important lesson I ever learned was people are disgusting.
Yeah.
No.
I have a
no.
17-year-old. I can tell you. They're freaking disgusting.
But I thought people kind of grew out of it. You
Yeah.
know, like you kind of develop better habits as you become an adult. But like, no, people, doesn't matter if they know someone's coming, they'll leave a log in the bathroom.
My
They'll
husband
leave-
still does that.
Yeah, they'll leave,
I hate it.
they'll leave their menstrual process items around and not in a trash can.
Yeah.
But no, you'd be surprised how people live their lives. Is all.
No, I believe it. I used to live in hotel rooms. We had houses because growing up in Vegas, you have access to casino rooms. So we would have houses, mini mansions to ourselves in Vegas, but we would be so strung out on is that we would literally find a hotel room and live there for like 2 weeks. I did it at the Beverly Hilton in Cali. I didn't leave there for like 2 weeks. It was a fueled bender. But yeah, we used to do some crazy stuff, but I never left the hotel room fucked up because I just wasn't raised like that. But fucked up things happened to me in hotel rooms. Like one night I'm at the Rio in Las Vegas, and I think the Rio just reopened again. I could be wrong though, but they closed down for a while. I'm at the Rio in Las Vegas, best seafood buffet that you will ever at. And we're sleeping, and you know, like when you wake up in the middle of the night because you're so fucking shit and the room is spinning and you just have to go to the bathroom and like pee and try to puke and all that stuff. Well, I get up to go to the bathroom and I'm like, it smells like ammonia in here. Like it was like really just brutal smell. And then I put my feet on the carpet, and this is before I was like OCD. So my feet are on the second hotel room carpet and it's wet underneath my feet. And I'm like, what is going on? So I open up the door to the bathroom. The entire sewage system to the freaking hotel room backed up into our room. What we were smelling was everybody's pee and shit. We had to pack up and get a different room, dude. In the middle of the night while we were fucking hungover and sick.
Stepped on it?
Yeah.
Girl, I've done some weird shit. Listen, I used to snort lines of cocaine off the back of dive bar bathrooms. I probably snorted crank and didn't know it. You know what I'm saying? Like it was crank. Exactly.
She said exactly.
Yeah, no. It was a time to be alive, let me tell you. Should we ask Sunny what crank is?
Yeah, see what she'll say.
I'd like to know.
Let's see what Sunny says. Hello, Sunny.
Hey there, always good to hear from you. What's on your mind today?
What is the drug called crank made out of?
So, crank is basically a slang term for amphetamine. It's typically made from a mix of over-the-counter cold medicines that contain pseudoephedrine or ephedrine, and then a bunch of pretty nasty chemicals like ammonia or lithium are used in the process. It's definitely not something you'd want anywhere near you, but that's the gist of what it's made from.
And it's like brown. The shit we used to get back in the day was like brown. Like we didn't even know what the fuck we were dude. It's crazy. I am amazed that I'm still here, but this isn't about me.
Yeah.
Let's talk about the hotel rooms. I could go on for days about fueled fucking hotel. That's why now I don't like being in hotel rooms.
Makes sense.
That makes sense.
That makes sense.
We should have just said this story.
Yeah.
We would get it.
When we travel now as a crew, I fight to not stay in hotel rooms.
They're disgusting.
They're disgusting, and I know what I used to do in them. So I'm like, I do not. And I know that the house cleaners don't clean them that good.
They don't change
So
the comforters or sheets unless there's stains on them.
you can take a black light to them and find out like what's on them if you really wanted to.
Wow.
I know I used to leave lube-filled handprints on the headboards. It was a time to be alive.
Wait, hold on. You said lube handprints on the headboard? That's a lot.
Yep.
That's a lot of cleanup
Yeah.
Wow.
Stop.
on the headboard.
Oh,
That's
yeah. And lube
slippery.
doesn't come off of headboards.
No.
Leather,
Oh.
nothing. It don't come off of nothing.
Oh.
Wow.
I want to call in a lifeline because Mama Susan used to clean hotels.
Okay, do it.
I know. And I distinctly remember her telling me a story.
Hi, babe.
Mom,
I love that she answered on
Hey.
a half a ring.
what's a dirty hotel room story you can tell real quick? You're on the podcast.
Hi, Mama Susan.
Mimi, I can't tell it.
Mom, tell
Say
it.
it, Susan.
Say it, Susan.
Do it now.
Okay, so I was cleaning a whole bunch of rooms, and then I got to this one room, and there was like red stuff like everywhere. I mean, it was like everywhere. I'm like looking around. I thought, God, did somebody get shot in here? Oh no. I guess they were doing it when she was on her period.
Oh.
There were hunks.
Oh.
It was so disgusting. It was
Mom,
so disgusting.
did you just
But
say
I had to
hunks?
do it. There were hunks.
Oh, God.
God.
big hunk of knob. It's got the juice.
Okay, that's what I needed. I love you.
Oh,
Bye.
I hate it.
She said Hunks. You yelling at my mom?
I said, do it now.
Crying, you guys.
I love Susan.
You know what's even better? She just told that story in public because I checked her location. She's in Hobby Lobby.
Oh, what a great place to tell
She said she couldn't.
And you guys, Mimi's mom is like the most wholesome, sweetest woman
She
you'll
is
ever
Susie
meet.
Homemaker, you
no,
guys.
she's literally the sweetest. All right, who's gonna kick it off?
Go.
Fuck. I've never cried. Okay, mine's very short and sweet, but it's so funny. This is so my humor. So, someone said, working at a luxury hotel, I once got a call to remove a snake.
She said to remove.
I can't even. To remove a snail from a guest room as it was coming after them and that they were afraid for their young child.
What the hell? How big was this snail?
How big can snails get?
First of all, how fast does a snail move,
Not
and how
fast.
big was it?
Not fast at all.
Were they in Australia? Because I know
How big can snails get?
I don't know. I'm sure they could get
Actually,
pretty
I'm gonna look that
beefy. Let's give
Can
it a
you
look.
give it a goog?
But they're
Let's
very
give it a
good.
look-see, Lou.
I mean, even then, that would probably make them slower. If they're
Yeah.
big, you know, they can't move very.
I
I
mean,
don't
this one
know.
just fits in the palm of a hand.
And she said it's coming. Was she on acid?
Wait, I didn't even know they could get that big. Why is it in its hand?
But still, it's not that big.
But snails can't hurt you, though.
No.
They don't
used
even
to-
bite. I don't
Guys, I
think.
used to put salt on snails. Did anyone else do that?
No, you're a f***ing horrible human.
I did. I used to do it.
Okay, good. I was like, man, I got really judged for a second. Glad we're on the same page.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Terrible humans.
Growing up in the hood. That's what
Yeah.
we did.
Yeah, out on the sidewalk.
That's all. Yeah.
Yeah, you just
What
Yeah.
does it do to them?
they shrivel up.
yeah,
Makes
they-
them die
They sizzle
and suffer.
but they don't scream. That sounded crazy. I take that back.
Jaime is a crazy housewife. Like sometimes when he says shit, I'm just like, I can picture like some like Susie Homemaker type and like wife saying this.
Just the other day in the podcast when he said, "Am I hard?" I fucking lost it. Did anyone else watch that part?
What happened?
The beginning of the Ask Tell Confess the other day. You said, "Did you get it hard?" He goes, "Am I hard?"
Oh yeah.
How did I miss
Yeah,
that?
I misheard what she was asking me.
Wild.
I love it. All right. You're me? Me?
Yep, it's you.
Yeah.
You're
I
up.
wasn't prepared. Hold on.
Do it now.
Do it now. You have to lower your voice when you do it. There was actually a question that has nothing to do with the hotel rooms, but there was a question of somebody said that why doesn't Hailee and Cody get together? That they would be the cutest couple.
Pork chop?
Pork choppy chop.
Cody,
chop, chop,
my
chop,
brother,
chop.
Cody? Yeah,
Yeah.
no. That's the homie.
And if they only knew what a freak the coach.
What does this have to do with hotel rooms?
I just thought
She said it
it was
didn't have
one of our
anything-
members on
Yeah.
YouTube asked this
They did.
question.
I saw it. I saw it.
Yeah.
That's wild.
Yeah. They were like, would
It's
Hailee
weird
ever-
when it's like one of the brothers.
Yeah, no.
I think when you tour so much with people too, you don't look at them in that way because you see them
You
in
see it-
every fucking angle, and you're like,
yeah.
I love you, but
Yeah.
never
Bro.
could be attracted
Yeah, no,
to
I
you.
love them. But
That's like family by
Yeah.
the time
Yeah.
you do one tour with someone and that person is forever family.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. Yeah. So
and then
don't-
like if we broke up, that'd be weird and awkward then.
Mama Lang said, don't you ladies think Cody and Hailee would be the cutest, sweetest couple on the face of this earth?
Oh.
Yeah. Well, to answer your question, yes, but it's not practical.
But I mean, that brings us to talk. A lot of people in the comments of that post that I posted yesterday are asking if Hailee is still with her dude. Are you guys still dating?
Bum, bum, bum.
Nope. End of that.
And he ended up being a
Bye.
turd. That's why I didn't want to meet him.
Yeah, I don't want to talk about him.
No, we're not going to talk about him because he doesn't deserve the
He
clout.
doesn't deserve it.
Doesn't deserve it.
Nope. But I'm
So-
single.
Yeah. Haley's on the prowl again.
I'm not even on the prowl. No.
Haley's enjoying her
Men
single
are
healing
distracting.
Yeah, she's working on her.
soft girl era.
Yeah, she is. Can we like go, Hailee. You've lost 50 pounds. You are working out very
I lost 10
religiously.
pounds since him too.
Yes, and you're doing. Yeah, I'm so proud of you.
Yeah, no, you look good. You guys both look amazing.
Proud of you.
I grabbed her waist the other day. I'm like, skinny.
She said, "Skinny."
She's so tiny.
Funny.
It's all right. I'm hopping on Retta this weekend, guys. I already started Peptides.
Good. Yes.
I got to tell you guys, I started Peptides. I'm taking SS31 and I'm taking, I always get this one wrong. It's either BCP or BPC. One is for your mitochondria, which what is it?
Powerhouse of the cell.
There you go. I literally told them it was so funny because they're like, what are the peptides for? And I said, well, one of them's for my mitochondria. And Hailee goes, the powerhouse of the cell? And we all stood there and looked at her like,
It's the only thing I remember from high
I took
school.
off running. I was so blown back.
no, it was so funny. But yeah, I'm taking those and I'm also taking the BCP and that is for gut and inflammation. And I feel great. I'm on day 4 or 5. So let me get about 2 weeks in and I'll really brag about it if it's all that. But yeah, your girl just found out that her insulin is double what it's supposed to be.
Welcome.
What the fuck?
that
I
sucks.
haven't had sugar in almost 3 years.
I know.
I eat the strictest diet. I'm tired of this shit. I'm tired of this, Grandpa.
Your body just holds on to it and it sucks.
It's crazy.
And what's crazy is like a lot of people don't realize it immediately causes inflammation in your lower stomach.
Yeah.
And it's like there's nothing you can do about that. It literally, the sugar goes through your body. Little bit of knowledge, sugar will like go through your body, and for women who have PCOS, it lands in the ovary area,
Yeah, we
and
have
that's what our
apron belly.
cysts are made of.
Yeah.
So all of the sugar hangs out here, and that's why a lot of women have the inflammation in this area.
Yeah.
Is because of sugar.
The only
Yeah.
way I can get rid of like the cysts on my ovaries is to get rid of my ovaries.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
So yeah, finding out that the insulin was double, she was like, "You're a perfect candidate for Retta." And I'm like, "Well, I tried Trizepatide and wanted to myself, and I was like, this was pretty, like it was a rough ride, but I think that I'm gonna do good with the Retta, and I'm just gonna put it into the air."
Well,
But
and
you're
you'll be home
microdosing
now.
it.
You tried
Yeah.
that when we were like on the road.
Yeah.
She says, I'm going to try Trizepatide on tour in a bus.
Yeah, yeah, it was rough. And have you ever tried on a tour bus as much as you have to when you're on Trizepatide? Oh my god, it was brutal.
I have a story about that. Yeah, that was bad.
Yeah, it was brutal. But I'm going to try it again this weekend. I made Mo try it. Mo's my science experiment, and she's been thriving. She's already dropped 2 pounds in the first week.
How does she feel? Like
She feels great.
Good.
After the first couple of days, she was a little tired, and then after that, she feels fine. But yeah, no, she's
Good.
happy. So we'll see if the weight stays off. But I want to cycle it. I want to do it for like 12 weeks and then come off of it and see how it goes. So
Good.
we'll see how it goes. But you guys know how sensitive my body is. And you guys always know I don't gatekeep, and I shall tell you. So if you see your girl starting to look a little svelte, that's why. That is why. I have been killing myself in the gym. I'm on week 33. My entire body is muscle. It feels so crazy to have like this much muscle on my body. And still, I cannot get the scale to move. Like it is crazy. So I'm hoping this Retta will just titrate me down a little
Are
bit.
you scared that it's going to affect the muscle that you've worked so hard for because of?
No, because Retta is the only GLP-3 that lets you keep your muscle. All the other ones eat your muscle. This one lets you keep your muscle.
I want mine to eat my muscle.
So that's
Get rid of my calves. I hate them.
so that's why a lot of bodybuilders and stuff are on Retta.
Oh, okay.
Interesting.
We need to have somebody come on and talk about peptides, because I really think peptides are like amazing. I know that like I've only been on it for about 4 or 5 days, I think. I have to look back. I have a log. But I've had pain in my freaking elbow right here since we went to Europe. Whenever I jumped off that freaking scooter and yanked my arm. And I'm talking like I can't even hold a bottle of water in this hand. That's how bad it hurts. And I woke up today and it's sore, but it's not like it was.
Oh, that's great.
So we'll see.
You can do the peptides and the Retta at the same time?
It's called a stack. You can stack peptides with GLPs.
I try it.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. I
Add
want
a
to,
little pep.
I'll start shouting at the place I go to once I know that they're amazing and that they're legit. Okay. Back on subject with the hotel stuff. When I was 15, I was a busboy at a local resort, Little America. They just put the name out there. Little America, Cheyenne, Wyoming. Occasionally the restaurant I worked in would ask one of the bus staff to deliver room service to one of the rooms. They always asked male staff for safety reasons. On one occasion, I was asked to deliver a tray to a room. I took the tray to the room and a scantily clad woman answered the door. I never went in the room, but I could see that there were about 8 or 9 men and women in their 60s to 70s, all of them nude in the room. Even at 15, I knew the room smelled like sex. I remember I was tipped well, went back to work, and no one ever asked how things went, and I never really mentioned it to anyone because I didn't think anyone would believe me. Even though I'm in a good place now, I still remember how stressful money stuff used to be. Overdraft fees, waiting on deposits, trying to save without feeling broke. Even when things are stable, you still want a system that works with you, not against you. That's why I love Chime. No hidden fees, no overdraft drama, and automatic savings that actually make life easier. Chime understands that every dollar counts. That's why when you set up direct deposit through Chime, you get access to fee-free features like free overdraft coverage, getting paid up to 2 days early with direct deposit, and more. Learn more at chime.com/bunny. Open a checking account with no monthly fees and no maintenance fees. Get paid up to 2 days early when you set up direct deposit with qualifying direct deposits. You're eligible for free overdraft up to $200 on debit card purchases and cash withdrawals to date. Chime has spotted members over $30 billion. So open a checking account with no monthly fees and no maintenance fees. Not to mention access to over 47,000 fee-free ATMs, more than the top 3 national banks combined. I love things that make life easier, and that's where Chime comes in. Getting paid up to 2 days early with direct deposit just keeps everything running smoothly. No delays, no guesswork, and those instant alerts, I love them. I always know what's coming in and going out, which just makes managing everything simpler. Plus, when I've needed help, Chime's 24/7 support was actually quick and helpful. No waiting around, no hassle. Work on your financial goals through Chime today. Open a Chime account in 2 minutes at chime.com/bunny. That's chime.com/bunny. Chime feels like progress.
Chime is a financial technology company, not a bank. Banking services and debit card provided by the Bancorp Bank N.A. or Stride Bank N.A. Members FDIC. Spot and eligibility requirements and overdraft limits apply. Timing depends on submission of payment file. Fees apply at out-of-network ATMs. Bank ranking and number of ATMs according to U.S. News and World Report 2023. Chime checking account required.
That, my love, was a swinger party.
Okay.
They had a little swinger party going on.
All right.
Listen, man, those old people get down. Old swingers, they don't care. They will let the gray, wiry ball hairs fly.
I feel like that would be like Velcro.
Ooh. Listen, we're going to be there one day. We're going to have wiry old gray hairs. Now, I won't because I shaved mine. But yeah,
I don't want
you guys
that.
will because you have a bush. And
Bro,
you have a bush?
why do you think I have a bush?
You told us you had a
told
bush.
us.
No, I
Yes,
said
you
I
did.
don't shave it like skin. Like there's like this much hair. That's not a bush.
I want to
So you have a 5 o'clock shadow
Yeah.
puss? Why?
Stubble?
Doesn't he get razor burn when you guys bang?
Double.
God, Barney Rubble over there?
It though is not
Start a fucking
coarse
fire.
hair though.
That's gotta hurt, dude. I would hate that.
It's not.
All right.
It's, I don't have coarse hair though.
You have to show us.
The hair's.
Yeah, we
We,
need
got,
proof.
we need to see it.
I'm not showing
I
you
need
guys
proof.
my vagina.
My God. She's so stingy
Why?
with it. All right, go ahead, Hailee. You're next. Because if I don't get Hailee off of it, she'll keep going. Did you hear why? Why? Why not?
Why?
There's a bathroom right there.
Yeah.
Okay. I have another short and sweet one.
Okay.
I used to clean a big office building and I would wear noise canceling headphones while vacuuming. About 20 minutes in, I realized I had pulled the cord out and had passed by several people running a dead vacuum over the floor like a madman.
What? I didn't understand that.
He wears noise canceling headphones.
Right.
And he was vacuuming and he pulled the cord out.
Oh, and there was
20 minutes
no-
ago.
There wasn't a light on there that he could
I
see?
did not feel like isn't there like a vibration?
I don't. Just the fact he's vacuuming for 20 minutes
What the
with it
hell?
unplugged is so funny to me.
That's funny.
Common sense is not so common.
No, I feel like you would feel it. I truly feel like that. Okay, this one says I used to work at a hotel. I post about these guests often because I always have these 3 guests who come to mind. Number 1, this guest used the towels to wipe and then smeared it on the walls.
Why?
What kind of fucking orangutan are you to do that?
Why? Like, all right. Second was a young lady who was certainly no lady because she stuck her used tampon on the bathroom wall, The blood acted like glue and it cemented itself there. They had to pry the tampon off the wall.
Why are we putting things on the wall?
Hey, that's
People are
just blatant
disgusting.
Disrespect for people who you know are going to have to clean stuff up. Like, that's not funny.
Literally. And then this one said the guests left 3-week-old expired milk in the fridge. Okay, they were clearly living there. But they were only in house for 3 days. So that means they already had 2.5-week-old expired milk when they checked in. Who lugs around rotten milk? Ew.
I watched something one time of somebody who drank rotten milk. Like, that was their thing.
What?
Yeah, I don't know. It was weird. It was a weird thing.
Clumpy milk?
Stop. I don't. Stop, bro. It's
I
the
can't.
word.
I don't even drink milk. I don't even eat dairy like that. So I couldn't imagine.
Do you not use any kind of milk or do you use like just oat?
I use almond milk. I don't even like oat milk. I'm really weird with milk. And it's crazy because I used to love milk. Like I
used
would
to
get
love
a
milk, too.
frosted mug, pour milk in it and let it just be like, and eat it with my hash browns and eggs. That was my shit.
Chocolate milk.
My kids are obsessed. We use Fairlife because they can't have lactose.
Yeah.
But like that chocolate milk, fire.
Nice of you to plug them.
Oh, cut that.
No, I'm just kidding.
Use the lactose-free one.
I'm kidding. Hold on. Listen, Fairlife, if you're listening to us, pay us. No, I'm just kidding. All right.
I think I met the Fairlife guy. I'm not going to lie.
What?
Yeah. One of Brooke's friends, I think, is owns like Fairlife. Yeah.
That's
Tell
crazy.
him to sponsor us. I'm a huge fan. I like his protein shakes.
I like him a lot. He's really cool.
Yeah,
That
you
was
guys
like-
do love those.
You have no idea how much I love them.
Yeah.
But
They're not good for you,
sick me.
though.
I don't even care. They're
Okay.
good. Yeah. That was like when we were hanging out with Todd that one day, the owner of Cane's, and you're like, I thought he was a radio guy.
I didn't even know who that was. Yeah, I remember.
Bro, that
When was that?
so the owner of Cane's, Raising Cane's.
Damn.
She was like hanging out. We were all partying, and then
no
like
clue.
he leaves, and she goes, "Who's that?" I was like, "That's the owner of Raising Cane's." She goes, "Thought it was a radio guy."
He does look like a radio guy, though.
I love
He
it.
kind of looks like a radio guy.
Yeah, my bad.
All right. Lots of hotel guests were in for a conference. One night, a guy walks down from his room to the bellhop desk in nothing but tidy whities, a bed sheet wrapped around his body from head to toe and blood dripping from his face. This guy sounded out of it, either from being concussed, inebriated, high on or a mix of the three. He informed security that he and his boyfriend had gotten into a fight. So the two security officers, one supervisor, went to the room to question the other boyfriend, while another security officer waited with the bloodied boyfriend behind the bellhop desk for an ambulance to arrive. Up to the room, security was informed that the bloodied boyfriend had been passed out drunk and had crapped in one of the beds when the other boyfriend had walked into the room with his wife and 2 kids, all of whom had been enjoying a night on the town. Both men were co-workers who were in for the conference. Supposedly, the family man had given the suite key to his boyfriend with the expectations that they do the deed during the conference hours, all while the wife and kids explored the city during the day.
No.
Back at the bellhop desk, the security supervisor relays the discovered info to the bloodied boyfriend, which sets the guy off. He tackles the security supervisor to the ground. Blood and crap stained the hotel carpet and the supervisor's suit as he finally cuffed the bloodied boyfriend. Cops are called and the guy gets taken away before getting inspected by medics. The moral of the story is, if you want to cheat on your wife with someone else in a hotel room, do your business in the smaller, uglier room and not the large, expensive suite you share with your family. Family man catches inebriated boyfriend in crap-stained bed, kicks the boyfriend's half-naked ass, who then proceeds to get his half-naked ass kicked again by the security supervisor.
Oh my gosh.
That was a lot to unwrap, dude.
And imagine you have to stay in that room afterwards.
No, but could you imagine being the wife
No.
and having to learn about that? Like,
In that way with your kids.
With your kids, man. Like,
Fucked.
men are disgusting sometimes. Like, you didn't think this out, that you were going to, walk into this room and this man is, nobody ever thinks that they're going to walk into somebody in a bed, but
True.
And then why do you beat the boyfriend up?
That was my question.
That's
Did he
your
get beat up?
problem for letting him in there.
You gave him the key.
He got beat up twice?
Well, he tried to tackle security.
I mean, he shit in the bed though.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
would beat up
I
someone
would.
if they shit in my bed.
Yeah.
How drunk do you got to be? Like, that's not attractive. If you get so drunk that you fucking shit somewhere, you need to not be allowed to drink. When you start losing bodily functions, that's your cue to be like, I might need to have a little talk with God. You know? Like,
it's where it comes to an end for me.
yeah. We have a Bob reveal, you guys.
We got a picture from Bob.
Bobberino. And he wants to come out here, right? To get on the show?
He texted me last night and said, hey, it's Bob. You want to have me on the podcast tomorrow? I've been thinking about you. Best friend, Bob out.
Aww.
Love
but
him.
did we get more of his story? Like, can we talk about it?
I talked to him a little bit when he texted me. He's in a group home, and group home meaning for someone who has disabilities and needs that additional help. He can't live on his own. And I asked him how long he's been there. He's been there since 1982.
That's insane.
Wow.
With no family?
And I asked him about family, and his response was, I'm 77. I have some friends. I want to cry. We are his friends. I told him he's my
We're
best
his friends.
Bob, we're adopting you.
Yeah.
I don't have a grandpa.
We bring?
I don't have any family.
Wait, do we bring Bob to Nashville?
Please.
Dude, should we take Bob on Broadway?
Let's take him out.
Bob on Broadway?
On
Bob on
Broadway?
Broadway?
A vlog. I smell it cooking.
Wait.
Let's do it.
That's what Bob is short for. Bob
on
on Broadway.
Broadway.
Bob on Broadway.
God, I love this. I know.
Oh my
That's
gosh.
good.
We have to find out if
Wow.
he can travel. We need to find out like what his diagnosis really is. Cause I would
Yes.
hate to have Bob come out here and get too excited or something. Like, you know, like
Here's the picture of Bob.
let me tell you
love
something.
him.
Those freaking sunglasses are everything.
His lips, obsessed. He
I
is
know.
need
so
a lip
His
combo.
skin. His skin is so
great.
flawless,
Perfect.
dude.
cherry lips, obsessed.
I thought he had lipstick on
Bowl
at
of cherries.
first.
Bowl
Bowl
his
of
lips are a
cherries.
bowl of cherries.
Bowl of cherries.
Yeah.
I literally thought he had lipstick on when I first saw the picture.
Yeah, he sent us another voicemail.
Aw.
He called later on.
Did he watch the episode?
Oh yeah, big
The
fan.
world loves you, Bob.
He sent a voicemail.
This is Bob. When am I getting on the podcast? Bob out.
Poor Bob.
God, I
he
love
sounded
him.
like he had a hard day that
She
day.
said, she said he sounded sad.
Aww. I just love Bob. Or maybe we can go visit Bob. If
Yeah.
Bob can't come out here, maybe we can go to Bob.
And it turns out he lives in the city that my grandparents were in before they passed.
Aww.
Invisible
I always say I will not step foot in Oregon because you're allowed to smoke fentanyl out in the open and heroin and all that stuff.
so
but
beautiful.
I know it's gorgeous.
We'd go there for Bob.
I will brave it for
Yeah.
Bob if we fly
Brave for
in.
Bob.
Brave it for Bob. Yeah.
We have full on Bob out merch when we show up.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
have
Bob
to.
out.
Bob out. We need to make him a Build-A-Bear too that has Bob out, us saying Bob out in it. That'd be so cool.
That would be great.
Yeah.
Oh my
Does that make me want
goodness.
to cry?
Yeah.
Yeah, a little bit. Kind of want to tear up.
All right, tell us about this cult.
Oh, guys, I went up for our anniversary trip and
That was a hard right turn. You went.
hard left.
Listen, I like to keep shit roll. Listen, after the Craig Morgan podcast, I'm not crying again. So
I
let's
can't
keep
do
it
it.
moving.
I had a hard.
You guys got to
time
watch the
over
Craig
there.
Morgan podcast. Holy cow. My
The whole room.
freaking, I couldn't, and I'm not a crier, but I f***ing bawled.
Yeah.
The look on your face. I saw your lip kind of. I can't talk
Yeah.
about it.
Okay.
All right,
Colt.
Colt.
Go.
I went to, and this might be me starting rumors, guys. I actually have no idea. I just felt it was very culty. I went to Monteagle, and when we ate at High Point, we had, the best time ever. If you've never been to High Point, you said you've gone, right? You and Jay have gone.
It's delicious.
Had the best waitress ever. Shout out to her because she loves all of us. She listens to us back and forth on her commute and is the best. So she tells us to go over to the Monteagle Assembly. So she told us all the history of Monteagle, and she says that the college there is owned by the church. There is also a house of nuns up there. It's great, right? She tells me to go over to the Monteagle Assembly. I didn't know what that was. We drive into this, and when I immediately say, I was like, oh, look at this beautiful house over here. It looks like a cottage, like your dream home, right? It's got the embellishments on the front porches and everything. They've got guards, like these wooden gates and stuff to go through. And we start driving in, not knowing what to expect. And these houses are so beautiful, but they all have plaques. They're numbered. there's not a soul in sight. And we start driving, it's like one-way roads. And so we're kind of getting lost in this neighborhood. There's like 70 houses in this gated neighborhood, and they have a chain link fence around the whole neighborhood. And I still have yet to see a person or a car. And Jason and I were like, okay, this is getting weird. It literally, this whole town looks like everyone just stood up and walked out and never came back. There's like little bicycles just on like the path that are just sitting there. And like there's leaves everywhere because it's fall time. But like the
lawns
leaves
mowed?
No, it's like, I mean, it's fall time. It's like all the leaves were all over the front porches. They hadn't been swept. And there was no cars at the houses. And these houses are clearly lived in. There wasn't a single light on in this entire facility. And like we went to like a mess hall and it's like there's no one there. There's the pool area, no one's there. And there's just golf carts every so often, no cars or nothing. And Jason and I started like kind of getting freaked out. We're like, what the hell is this thing? Right?
Yeah.
So I go and I look it up online because I was like, I have to know more. What is it? And apparently it is part of the church, one of these religious facilities where people go to learn Sunday school. That's how it started. They were Sunday school teachers that came from all over the United States to learn this belief. And it's a certain kind of name. I started getting weirded out because I was like, wait, why isn't anyone here though?
Yeah.
There's no one there. But it looks like as if this community should be there. And so I looked them up online. It's like our mission is the Sunday School Assembly is to be welcoming community of Christian faith where people can gather, engage in spiritual growth, renewal, lifelong inquiry, and learning, recreational and cultural enrichment while being good to our natural resources and our assembly heritage. And I was like, okay, cool. So then I start looking into it more. And it's very pressed to you must continue on the faith that they have instilled within this area. And some of these homes are like 6th generation homes that have stayed in the family, but you cannot live here unless you like commit to the belief of pushing out this education type thing.
That's crazy.
And I took videos.
But you just got on it, like no problem?
I don't know if I was supposed to because there was gates, but there were service workers. So the gates were like open and they were working right there. So we just drove through.
Oh, gotcha.
So afterwards, Jason and I said, we don't know if we were actually supposed to be here or not because we just drove through the gate.
Creepy.
And when we left, there was 3 guys standing out there with their hands on their hips and they just looked at us as we went by. And I was like, oh, I don't know if we were supposed to be here. So if someone knows actually what this is, because I really tried to look into it, why are all the homes numbered and named? Like one of them was like called Southern Comfort. And then like one was like the Round Top. And they all had
That would be
numbers.
mine.
Probably might be Jehovah's Witnesses or something.
You think so?
I don't know.
I
Maybe
don't
maybe
know.
they're not allowed to have cars either. Like
Yeah.
like maybe it's like a golf
Yeah, 'cause-
cart only kind of thing.
Yeah, we almost got to the end and I was like, I feel like we went the wrong way. And it said park at your own risk.
Jeez.
Damn.
And so we like turned around and like
Left.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's crazy. I don't know. Sounds crazy to me. I don't know anything about it. So
I would
can't
like to
speak
know
on it.
more. That wasn't me starting rumors. I would just like to know whether it's a cult or not.
You would like to learn.
Yes.
Yeah, I like that. So moving on from the cults, I guess we are all gathered here today for the little bit of. Let's just keep it real. I had an outburst online the other day, and you know, I am not ashamed to admit it, and and it came from a place of anger. And I'm still trying to learn how to control my anger, but I'm also not that person anymore. I've changed a lot. Everybody in the comments guessed who it's about, and I don't even need to say this person's name because 1, she doesn't deserve any hate, and 2, I love her kids and her mother so much more than her. No, I'm just kidding. I don't mean her, but just so much more than who she is right now that I don't want to do anything to trying to think of how to say this. I don't want to do anything to bring them any harm. And I fully believe that with a big platform comes big responsibility.
Amen.
And I just you know, I posted that video because, you know, your girl is hurt. I feel very used. I feel very taken advantage of. I'm extremely angry. I'm extremely hurt. I have cried about this numerous times because I just don't understand, you know? And one day maybe I will talk about it. If she keeps pushing me, I will talk about it because she's, you know, doing things that she shouldn't be doing. But, and if I did, it would completely destroy her. That's the problem.
Yeah.
And I'm not at a place in my life where tearing down people who are in their worst era is who I am. I did it with Monica 6 years ago, and I regret ever doing that online. Because, you know, everybody in the comments too was like, it's Momo again, isn't it? And I just want to say, Monica has done a 180.
Yes.
She is going to therapy. She works out with me every day. She's my husband's assistant, and she freaking is sober 60 days.
She's killing it.
She's
Mo, we're so proud of you.
fucking crushing it, dude. Like, I'm so proud of her. She was the one that I was betting on turning into this one. I did see it coming with this one because this is a repeated pattern of hers. This is why she's always in and out of my life, because she's, to her core, we are not morally aligned. Yes. She's, and I'm using my words very choicey here, we are not morally aligned. And I am not who I was 30 years ago. She is still the same person that she was 30 years ago. And there's a difference, if you look at us, of why our lives have gone in different directions. I was exchanging words with her the other day because she did something really up with somebody who has continually hurt me, and she knows that. And the way she replied to me was absolutely disgusting. And so the old me, who doesn't pray and isn't trying to be a better human, started going in, and I had this long ass text that I was going to send.
We saw.
And I sent it to the girls, right? Because they were with me through this whole situation. This has been going on for weeks, by the way. And in the middle of that text message, I'm not one of these people who's like, God spoke to me, because I'm not like that at all. You guys know that. I'm not super religious, very spiritual, but I have been trying to walk with God a lot more. Like, to the point where I used to have, you guys have heard me talk on the podcast so much about like having witches do my spell work every month and stuff like that. I literally cut all of that off. This journey with this baby has been just changed my life in more ways than one. And anyways, I'm writing this text message to her, and I'm about to just read her to filth. And I heard, stop, I'm going to handle her. It was so loud in my head that it kind of scared me. I was like, if that wasn't God, I don't know what was. I'm hearing voices, you know? So I just hit her with the XO. And then the next morning I woke up, and I really poured my heart out to her and explained to her, you know, like, this is what you have done. And this has hurt me beyond what you could ever imagine. And the way that she keeps replying to me just lets me know that she doesn't have the emotional intelligence to meet me where I'm at. And I was fully prepared to come here today and lay it all out. And then I kept thinking about it, and I was just like, if I tell people what she's done, she'll never be able to show her face online again.
Yeah.
And that's not what I want, you know? And I'm not, even just because I'm hurt doesn't mean I need to hurt her back. And I think that hopefully one day she'll be able to look back and be like, damn, she was a good ass friend to me. And you guys know I am not a victim mentality. I will take accountability for anything that I do. I'm the first person to be like, yeah, I shouldn't have done that. There's none of that in this. And you guys know the whole story also.
Yeah.
You know?
We do.
She tried to blame it on you guys, which is crazy. But I wish I could tell. I wish I could tell you guys everything. But this lady wrote me a comment last night on my post, and what's crazy is this entire time that this has been going on for the past few weeks, I've been praying because I've been so angry and I've been so hurt. I've been like, God, please soften my heart. Please make me look at this from her perspective and understand where she's coming from. I don't want to be this angry. I don't want to think about this and like want to fight people because I feel so taken advantage of and so used. And I mean, I've been mad for weeks. I'm talking like weeks. Like if I talked about it, I was very emotional because I was so upset about it. And literally now that this is all going on and I could have brought it to the table, my heart is softer than ever. And it's like, it took weeks for God to let me feel all of those emotions. And then right when I could have put her on blast, I was like, you know what?
Pump the brakes.
I'm doing so good in life.
Yep.
I had so many phone calls yesterday that are so amazing. And like, God is really blessing me. And I'm telling you guys, like, when I took that jump off OnlyFans, it was the scariest thing I'd ever done because that was a huge chunk of my money that had always funded my Dumb Blonde Productions, our Dumb Blonde Productions. And when I did that, God blessed me tenfold. When I got off of Patreon, it was the scariest thing I've done because I was behind that paywall for 6 years and made millions of dollars. And to leave something like that in your comfort zone is scary. And God has already blessed us in so many ways since I made that. And I just feel like this is another thing where God's just going to be like, let me handle it. Because I know, and this is not coming from a place of ego, that anybody that has ever hurt me or my family has never prospered after I took my energy away from them. Mm-hmm. So this lady wrote this comment, and it was just confirmation that I, need to take the high road and remember that I'm not the same person that I used to be. And she was so cool about it. And I really wish that people who are religious could take a page from this lady's book of how she approached me, because it really made me think also. I was like, you know what? You right. She said, Bunnie, God is changing you, anointing you, and elevating you. Through the process, the old is gone and the new is to come. God also commands us to obey his word and to allow justification and vengeance from him. Don't pay evil for evil. Don't gossip and slander. Pray about it and let it go. He's sharpening you and strengthening you. And in this process, what once was is no longer. Everyone cannot go where you're going. Thank him for the clarity and the insight and let it be. He will protect you and will always avenge you. Don't bother with airing out the laundry, my girl. Prayers your way. And I said, okay, just one last time. Because I was like, I was dead set on coming in guns a-blazing today. And she said, I'll pray for you. Don't block your blessings. You will heap burning coals over their heads when you give it to God.
Wow.
And I was just like, I feel like God has literally this entire situation just been like, I'm testing you. Give it to me. You trust me. If you really want me to use you and like start changing your life, like I still cuss. I'm not perfect. I don't know what I'm doing. I barely even know like a lot. I know a lot of the Bible, but I couldn't quote you scriptures or anything like that. Like I'm a baby Christian starting all over again, even though I grew up in the Pentecostal church. So saying that much, I'm just giving it to God. I'm letting him handle it. And I don't want to be that person. And the first thing to not going back to the old me is to just continue being the new me. And I genuinely just pray for her and hope that she can realize that everything she's doing in life has not led her down a great path. Mm-hmm. There's a reason.
A lot. This is a lot of emotion, guys.
Oh God. I
don't know why.
I'm not trying to make you guys cry, but it's
I'm just
real.
proud of you.
Yeah, I'm proud of you,
Yeah.
like more than you realize. Like this right now, I'm like,
Wow. Yeah.
really taken back.
Yeah. I love you. And I've cried about it. I'm hurt.
Mm-hmm.
Like she f***ed up so bad that I will probably, remember when Monica hurt me?
Yes.
And I didn't talk to Monica for 5 years.
Took a long time.
And Monica literally lived the worst life that she's ever lived the day that she left me.
Mm-hmm.
And it took Monica literally calling me and saying, Bunnie, I'm not going to live. I need help. And I was just like, and remember even her coming here, I was just like, Monica, I love you. I don't trust you.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't believe that you really want to change. And Monica actually came here and she got fired because she went on a bender and drank for like 3 or 4 days straight while I was in New York. I was having to deal with it and I fired her. And Monica came to my house, even though I was like, no, I don't want to talk to you. She came to my house. She said, she looked me in my eyes. She said, Bunnie, I want to change. I'm going to change. And from that day on, she has changed.
Yeah. Every time she comes to you, it's another huge hurdle.
Yeah.
It's like, it's a turning point every single time for her. And I'm so proud of her.
Yeah, I'm proud of Momo too. I'm proud of us. And we've just come so far. And my brand isn't about bashing people. I want to uplift people and I want to uplift her. She needs it. So if you please nobody go to her page and send her any hate. You know, if anything, say a prayer for her. That'll make me happy. And I just want to continue living my blessed life to the fullest. And, you know, who's with me is with me and who isn't. And I thank God that he's showing me, you know, that now. So
yeah, let go and let God.
Live and let God. Yeah. That was a Guns N' Roses song that I made a little bit spiritual. But yeah, and I mean, we're not all woo woo over here and like, oh my gosh, holier than thou. But it's like, there comes a time in your life where yes, stand up for yourself, always stand up for yourself, but it doesn't have to be publicly aired out. And my platform is huge. I realized that after I did that video that people are just waiting for me to attack somebody so that they can literally tear them down. And I was just like,
they were already tearing down in the comments a little.
Tore down me.
Yeah.
They came for anything.
I almost turned the comments off because it doesn't make me feel good. You know, like that's just not who I am. Like I'm literally on my farm living a peaceful life and I'm, you know, over here trying to make babies and just, you know, just be a different human. So
yeah. You are. This is a huge moment. Yeah. I think everyone is going to tune in and you're waiting for the tea and it's not going to be it.
Yeah. And I'm sorry for those that are here with the tea who are throwing popcorn at their fucking screen right now. But, you know, trust me, she'll show herself eventually, you know?
Well, and hopefully they learned something because maybe those people needed to hear what just happened.
Yeah. Yeah. But yeah. So we're moving on. Moving on onwards and upwards, baby.
Moving on up.
All right. And on that note, we got to go stream, baby.
Let's go stream.
Let's go stream. Meet us over on Twitch, guys. Love you. Bye.